So today on the Platinum Patrol we have a game between PRB1, Felisk, and the RathFr Nick. Obviously the RathFr Nick is the one from the RathFr clan who submitted this replay. So it looks like a TvT. Hopefully it's not a long, boring, drawn out TvT. We'll just go a little bit faster here. Looks like they're both going pretty standard. Nothing too crazy so far. Staying barracks, supply depot, some gas. Same, looks like almost the same build from each other. And get there? Command centers. Okay, so we have a scout coming out from Felisk, and the RathFr Nick does not have a scout. So that's one minor difference so far. Looks like they're both going to be having very similar economies. Alright, so let's see what Felisk sees here. He's going to come in, see his vision. So let's see what he sees. He sees this, and what does he do? It looks like he's just going to scout around a bit and retreat.
Our SCVs are under attack.
It's like he's going to build his CC. He doesn't care about his SCV being under attack. No one cares about SCVs, right? And he sees his opponent start his command center. So they both start the command centers at a very similar time here. Orbital up for RathFr Nick. Orbital up for Probe 1 Felisk. Felisk. A very even game, almost identical from the two players so far. No difference being that one SCV scout coming out from Felisk. We have the Reaper from the Felisk. Oh, the RathFr Nick does not have. Oh, he does a Reaper. Yes, these two people are doing the exact same things. How long is it be before they leave their base, I wonder? So they're going to keep building up. Reaper guarding the base against the Reaper. Both people seem to be guarding against their opponent without either of them actually moving out. The Marine's backing up this Reaper here. He's like, hey, I got a bigger gun. I'll shoot down the enemies better. And now, if we take a look at what's going on over here, it looks like a very standard type of game. We actually have a bunker coming up here, and no bunker for the RathFr Nick. So that's one difference so far. Well, another difference. And as far as workers go, looks like they're building about the same. Felisk seems to be one ahead. Now he's two ahead. It's not the greatest of deals. There's a bunch of lily pads over here. Ever notice this? It's like lily pad islands. Imagine if you could like put a unit on this lily pad, like drop it here and hide it. So it looks like Nick here is going to be building a starport on this tech lab he built with his barracks. So this is a bit unusual. Fusion core. Oh, so we have BCs coming in here. And what is his opponent going to make? He's saying a reactor. Okay, so he's probably making Marine Medic. Probably doing some kind of drop play, but we're going to have the Battlecruisers coming in for the RathFr Nick pretty soon. He really is guarding this one corner here. Yeah, he definitely expects the attack to come from this direction. We can tell. Does anyone know what these are, by the way? These little glowing things? They look like little photon cannon shooting things, but I'm not really sure what they are. Someone tell me what these are. Two SCVs coming out of the main for Nick. Looks like he's getting his gas. He's significantly behind on SCVs now, though. The Felisk has 7 more. It's a pretty big deal. Oh, here's scan. So it's RathFr Nick scanning his opponent. He sees more barracks. Do we have a counter scan coming out? No, we don't. We have a medevac though, and there's a supply drop because he got supply blocked. Speaking of supply blocked, the RathFr Nick is also supply blocked. Well, actually, he hasn't queued up anything that's done telling me supply blocked. Now he's gonna be blocked, and he's gonna be blocked in like 4 different structures. Both command centers and the barracks is about to be blocked, and the starport is gonna get a supply depot. Okay, so he starts 3. He's gonna be blocked for a little bit here. But his first BC is about to finish. This is the important thing. We have to watch what this guy does. He's gonna warp right into the main. Okay, so is his opponent gonna be ready for this? What's he gonna do? He sees a BC. He's gonna grab his medevacs and marines, head over here. He definitely needs to engage all at once with his marines though.
SCV ready.
Of course, the classic F2, we brought the Siege Tank and Reaper too. Why not? This is actually pretty funny. I think this guy doesn't have enough Marines anymore. Well, depends if there were the medevacs. This PC's doing so much damage.
Under attack.
Oh, we shot the drive-by. He just drove by and flew out. This Battlecruiser took 21 damage. That's it. 21 damage and got 17 kills. The funny thing is, the Felix isn't that far behind in economy now. But he's gonna attack the RathFr Nick. Is he ready? No, he's not ready. He's got like this one tank and these two speedy little Terran cars and a couple Marines. He could die to this attack actually. Where's the VC? I think he's gonna need it to defend with. What's the cooldown on as a jump? He's gonna have to jump it back, I think. Plus the other one's about to finish. Which it is actually, so that's good. So he's gonna warp it back. There are enough Marines here to take it out pretty quickly. Battlecruisers have a lot of armor. And our Terran player doesn't have any upgrades. The red Terran doesn't have any upgrades. There's some tanks. Oh, we have two Vikings here, not another VC. Okay. There's enough Marines to push this Battlecruiser back. It needs to get repaired. How many kills does it have now? 26. Okay. I really thought there'd be another Battlecruiser coming out here. It would have been nice. Another Viking coming. These two tanks should probably move down here, I think. This is probably going to be cancelled. I'm not sure that was a cancel or these four tanks just killed it. You can always check actually. So it was a kill. There's more and more Marines coming across the map here. Nick is down in supply. Or he's at like half his opponent's army supply. He really needs to repair his Battlecruiser. These tanks on the ramp are not in the best positions. That's a lift here. This is looking pretty bad for the Nick actually. Look at those SCVs out of tank range. I think if we have another VC coming out, oh, these aren't VCs though. I'm not sure how he's gonna hold this with just Vikings. He's gonna move up. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here because we have this. The RathFr Nick's making a bunch of Vikings, which will push back the medevacs, but the Marines can take them out. We're making more more Vikings. There's one Battlecruiser. I think this should be a Battlecruiser, not this Viking. But he might not have had the money at the time. So the opponent's got their Vikings here now, forcing him back. There's a very large tank advantage for Felix here. He's going to try and press it. He's going to move up to the ramp. Bryce stutter stepping his way up here. It looks like it's going to work. Are we going to land the Vikings? We're landing the Vikings. The tanks are destroying them. I'm not sure. This looks pretty bad. I think the RathFr Nick jumped his Battlecruiser to his opponent's main. The counterattack. Yeah, he got another 20 SUV kills. Okay, so this is going to be a base trade. Actually, these landed Vikings? No, there's too many Marines. They can't win this. If they take on the Marines in low numbers, they have a chance. Like these, now if they go take these three, I think the RathFr Nick can still hold this? No. Well, what's out of here? Oh, and our Battlecruiser. This will hold the base now. I'll keep his base alive. In the meantime, his opponent's other base is losing all of his workers. That's 51 kills on his Battlecruiser. He's killed 40 SCVs, and his opponent's also killed 40 SCVs. So clearing up his main, it looks like we're bringing the tank and Marines back. Felix was trying to hold his base. This Battlecruiser is very low. Imagine if those guys just jumped to that bunker. Don't lose the Battlecruiser. Okay, he's gonna jump it out. Wait, did he just jump? Confused. He jumped like 2 inches, but brought another one with it. Okay. Well, at this point, Felix has 2 SCVs and now 3, and the RathFr Nick has 0. He should probably drop the Mule Hammer. Yeah, 0 SCVs. He's got no workers, but his opponent's floating his buildings. I think, let me count for units. 2 Battlecruisers, a tank, and 3 Vikings versus a tank and 11 Marines and Vikings. I think RathFr Nick can win this, even though he has no workers. Because now Felix only has 1 worker. And Nick can actually, or not Felix, or Nick, Felix can build some stuff. He can land his structures. So he's going to go for the base trade, but the Battlecruisers have tactical jump. It's going to be ready again. I think he's got this. No workers to one worker. Not very often you see that, that's for sure. And looks like Felix is going to come in here. He's got to do something though. He's losing his structures. He landed them. Come on, you don't have time here. You don't have a landed command center. Well, actually, you do with this one. He gave money from mules. Does RathFr Nick? Yeah, he dropped the mule hammer. Look at that income. 1,000 per minute because he has 4. Above 1,000 a minute, then goes down because he just has mules. It's pretty crazy. So, the RathFr Nick has 1 tank up here. So drop the second command center, probably for mules. Felix is still not leaving. But where's his production structures? He lost. Oh, they landed here. Okay, good, good. So you need to make. You can make what, 12 Marines? Do you have any more? I think in his command center. Yeah, land this command center somewhere else, and start getting more mules and just make Marines. But the thing is though, RathFr Nick, if he got gas, make a 3rd BC. He has stuff in his base. I think he's in a good position here. I think one of these battlecruisers should be looking around the map for bases, because, or both of them even. Like there's nothing valuable left in these. I'm not sure this is the best place to land actually. I would have kept. The thing is, you want to keep flying, but you also want to drop them as soon as possible so you can make the Marines. So what do we have now? It looks like he has a decent enough force now actually. 20 Marines and a Viking. Okay, I think he can take the battlecruisers now if there's a straight fight. Especially this injured one, if you can just snipe it off, that'd be great. It's only 70 hit points. So we can go try and take out his opponent. He is mining down here. Let's see if he makes an SCV. RathFr Nick's also just in his base, but he's up to 8 workers. I mean, 8 workers, guys. That's almost what he started with. It's crazy. These 2 Marines are eyeing the battlecruiser trying to decide if they want to take this fight or not. And I think the answer is no. Felix cannot make up his mind, and I think that's the issue here. You should either engage the battlecruisers, he doesn't get this one. You should either engage the battlecruisers, or engage the base. And I don't think he can take out the base. So Felix scans now, he sees there's 3 tanks and 3 Vikings. And RathFr Nick's got this battlecruiser scouting the map. Oh, that was our hero battlecruiser who died. This one only has 13 kills. What a failure. Actually, he might go for this because he didn't see the battlecruiser still alive. This could be the throw. RathFr Nick's battlecruiser's over here now. That is the same one. It must have jumped over here, I guess. This tank's sieging up the low ground, slowly sieging the base. I think. Oh, this Viking can't die. Don't let your Viking die. Ooh, the Marines come forward. I think this is not the answer. Don't engage the base. He's stuck. Oh, and RathFr Nick found the CC. He's gonna take out the workers. The Marines leave. This tank's so exposed right now. Yeah, just get out. I don't think you should have been here in the first place. Just contain him on this one base. Don't try and force it. Just contain him on the base and try and rebuild. If you just keep your Marines with this command center, you should be able to protect it from the battlecruiser. Because you have so many Marines. Alright, RathFr Nick, he's now past what he started with. He's up to 16 workers. That's what we call an economy. This battlecruiser finds the barracks, starts chasing them. You have 1 SCV from Felix now saving his command center. I'm pretty sure that Nick has this game, but he could lose. No, he's got an expansion now. He's got this. Let's just see what we got. How this game's gonna go. So he's gonna Felix chases the battlecruiser, pursues it. It jumps out, flies down to the bottom of the map. Felix is in pursuit. Actually, this battlecruiser's not moving. He's gonna go towards. Oh, he's gonna see it. He's gonna go towards RathFr Nick's base here. He's gonna run at these tanks. No, he's gonna go chase the battlecruiser he just saw. So he's gonna get his base hit again here. All of his SCVs and his mule die again. Okay, so here we have the Marines engaging. The battlecruiser is forced back. It actually dies. So there's no more offensive harassment potential here from Nick. Like, what does he have left now? He has 6 tanks and 4 Vikings. He's not going anywhere. He's just gonna sit in his base with these tanks. Now, Felisk here is also mining from like 2 SCVs though. He needs an economy, but I don't think he can afford it, so we're gonna land the barracks here. Looks like he's decided. Oh, and our Battlecruiser came out, and GG, that's it. And when that Battlecruiser came out, that game was over.